Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today we are doing an update on the YouTube short video that I put here, which is where I was talking about my yellow grass, and of course I had to have a fungus, as I stated on there. Now, I apologize, this video is about a month, maybe a little over a month since I posted that. I intended to post a video, as I stated on there, much quickly after that, but I also expected the, quote, fungus to go away, and I have then learned that it probably was not a fungus, so we're gonna go over all that in the video, what I did to eventually fix it, and how my grass now looks really good all the way around. Front, back, side yard, everything. No more yellowing grass. It is completely gone. I did want to get it completely eradicated 100% before I made this video, which is why it took a little bit longer to get it out. But before we start, if you wouldn't mind, please smashing that like button. This video is a good month in the making, so let's go ahead and give it plenty of likes. So, I do first want to show you exactly what I was talking about, so let's look at some grass blades that I'd previously taken so I can show you what they look like. So here's the grass I was talking about, all a little bit yellow and fluorescent. You can see here, looking at a specific blade of grass, where it's actually losing its pigmentation, slowly becoming less and less green. And you see here again, all the different shades, all slowly losing their pigment. So that is what we were trying to fix. And so now let's go ahead and roll to, I'm going to show you basically the steps that I took trying to fix it, and then what I ended up figuring out my specific issue was. So here's what the grass looked like a month ago, and you can see a lot of this yellowing grass everywhere throughout my front lawn. This is actually before it started to spread even to my side and back. You can see here this spot was really bad. You can zoom in here and we can actually look. Some are really yellow. Some blades of grass you can see are slowly losing their pigmentation. And then we can actually go out and look at other parts here that are the exact same thing, all slowly spreading. This is why I thought it was a fungus, because of how much it was spreading. So after this clip, I actually sprayed my fungicide, and I did this on a couple different applications. Here you can see the fact that it was spreading like this, I really thought it was a fungus. Now, as a quick note, you might have noticed that I did have a few holes and damage in my lawn at that time. If you saw my video where I had my stump removed, I know there's no tree or stump there anymore, but they had the machine and they had dug and accidentally put holes and really damaged my lawn really badly. And on those areas, the grass was actually getting way worse. Now, anytime you have an issue, whether it be a fungus or a lack of nutrients, whatever it is, if you have additional stress on your lawn, like I had because of that, the issue, whatever it is, will be exacerbated and will actually get a lot worse. So this is me spraying my Spectracide fungicide on my lawn, trying to take care of what I thought would be a fungus. Now, I did do this 2 separate times. Wow, that is a white leg. Okay, apologies. So we did this 2 separate times in about a week apart, and I did think that I noticed it stopping the spread, but maybe that was just me wanting to believe that it was working. So this was after I had sprayed a couple applications of the fungicide. Now, this is actually just dirt, not compost, I was using to try to fill in some of the holes and damage that I had. But I really feel like if you look, it did look like it was going away a little bit. I did at this point feel like I was making some progress, but it really wasn't going away completely. I think this was about 2 weeks after the initial video. So after that, my next step was to add Ironite, which is what you see me doing here. Now, I absolutely love this product. You can get it in granule or hose and spray, but this is a really good way to give a nice shot of iron to really green up those leaves and help if our issue was an iron deficiency, which it could have been because we have had a crazy rainy season to start the year here in San Antonio, and it could have washed away those nutrients. I think we are starting to make really good progress after about 5 days with the iron on. We have a lot better. If you can look around here, I'll bring you around. It really is looking better. That's actually the sun. That's not the grass doing that. It is looking a lot better now, but I'm going to continue trying to help it as much as possible because I do have some in here. Get closer. It's still not looking as good, but it's not spreading anymore, and some of the grass blades are getting better. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead. I've already used my aeration shoes to aerate it again. And now we're going to go ahead and give it a good shot of revive. If you want to check out a video where I did this previously, it is really, really important for your grass, and I'm thinking this is going to help again as well. So yes, I threw everything except for the kitchen sink at my lawn because I desperately wanted to fix it. And no, in the end, maybe we won't know exactly which one of these things fixed it, but obviously we had an issue. So what I mentioned here was that I went ahead and I did my aeration over the entire lawn. Again, you can check that video out linked here. And I used my liquid aerator as well, the Revive product I absolutely love. And like I mentioned, anytime you have that stress on your lawn, maybe I still had some more compaction I need to deal with, anything like that can really exacerbate any issue you have. So I wanted to go ahead and do that as well, just to knock out any possible cause of my issue. So I did that on my entire lawn, front, back, and side as well. Now, I don't have the clip on the next thing that I did, but after that, I waited another week or so, and then it was actually time for my regular fertilization schedule with Mill Organite fertilizer, which you can see my video here on how to talk about a fertilization schedule. Is very important. Approximately every 3 months you want to fertilize. So it was good timing that I needed to do that anyway. So I went ahead and I fertilized my entire lawn, and it has been about a week since that fertilizer was put down. And we see this absolutely completely different lawn, in my opinion, where it just looks really good. And what's helped now as well is that my lawn had time to send runners out to really fill some of those bare spots that they had torn up when they were taking that tree out. And so altogether, it looks way better. So a quick final shot looking at the lawn all the way around, and we really have this nice turf grass, nice dark green, mowed nice and low, looking absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That is what we want our lawn to look like, and I think we finally have exactly what we're looking for. That grass is looking good, that stump is gone. I finally have what I wanted. Look at that lawn. Anytime you have issues like that where it's just starting to spread and get worse and worse, you really don't want to just wait. At least I don't. I'm very impatient. I want it to get fixed right away. So I wasn't okay with just waiting to see the fungicide work when it really was going a little bit too slow. So I probably had some type of an iron chlorosis issue, which happens very often with St. Augustine, where it needs iron. The iron gets washed out sometimes from extra rain, and it rained a ton, so that helped out a lot. That's why the compost didn't work, because the compost was just going to be giving it nitrogen. So the Ironite really did help a lot. Now, take it for what it is. It did seem like the fungicide did help, but I don't have that issue in my lawn at all now. We are completely good. So I hope you took something from this. You know, like I said before, there's multiple reasons why your lawn could be yellowing. So I basically threw everything at it to solve every one of those possible issues, because I did not want to wait any longer. Did not want my entire lawn to go yellow. I want it beautiful. I want it pretty like it is now. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button. If you have anything to add, anything that you've seen to fix this issue that I did not do or mention, please comment below. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.